What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. I am returning to some more YoungBoy content. I got good response on that last one I did. The last one I did is called. Sorry, I just did a lot of reactions, so I'm trying to remember the names here. Maybe I didn't write it down on my list. The last one I did is called Sincerely. That's what it's called. And I kind of just picked it based off of a comment I received that I needed to check out a couple of his albums. Definitely more along the lines of what the subject matter, the type of music that I could enjoy. So on that video, I got another comment, actually two comments recommending the same thing. So the first one we're doing here is Letter to Big Dump. I find it really funny because you guys probably think I'm saying it so proper. But from that little excerpt in the comment, I believe, I guess this is a song about maybe a friend that he lost or something to that effect. So I'm looking forward to hearing this. This actually it's cool. I see here it was just released 2 weeks ago, so this must be a new one, and it's long, 9 minutes long. So I'll try my best not to over pause and overstop, otherwise we're in for a really long video here. If you guys are new to my channel, please check out some of my other content. That would be awesome. If you guys could if you like what you see here, that would be great. Comment down below for other stuff you want to see. As you're noticing, as soon as someone comments, I'm going to try to get onto those videos and record them right away. The comment for this recommendation was commented this morning. So if you have stuff you want to see me do, please comment. I'm going to get right on it. And subscribe. Hit that bell notification. That way you guys can see the content right away. Okay. Let's do this. I'm talking too much, as always.
Angel on the track.
Love it. Oh, interesting.
Oh, Desmond, hold on, oh my friend. Ooh, yeah, ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, I try. Little sister left me and I ain't been the same. I still see my daddy hiding something from me and I think it's pain. I thought this money would change everything. And it did. I don't know who I miss. I don't see my kids. I lost.
Okay, two things again. I said I'm going to try not to overpause. So I definitely will try not to overpause. Right before the guitar came in, I was about to say, oh, the piano's great. I love when pianos are used. I mean, some people might think it's overdone, but it's so emotion enticing that it's a great choice for this type of subject matter. And then the guitar came in, and the strings that were coming in there was just like really nice match. Interesting line there where he says, I thought the money would change everything. So cool flip there. I thought the money would change everything in a positive way is what he's referring to. And then the very next line he goes, and it did. But the way he said it, meaning it changed things in a negative way. So I thought that was a really cool flip. I like stuff like that.
I don't know who I miss. I don't see my kids. I lost my friend. I need you now. I'ma tell you now that I got my back against the wall. But I'm not fucked up, I just need to watch them all. I cleanse my feet. I know they see my flaws. Oh, you should have my love all. But they not real, they not here for me, my nigga. I put my gun down. I cry every night for the ones laid down. I sit in that view looking down in my town. How the fuck he gon' treat me like I ain't his son either? Why the fuck she gon' treat me this way behind a bitch? And I showed from the start I'd never leave her. Look inside my eyes, I know they seen evil. But I've been this way since I was a child, and I feel I'm the one who deserved to leave here. I had a conversation with the man who contracted your life to be gone. I hope you see my progress and glad I'm moving on. I'm grown. I got a beautiful family up inside my home. I see the whole city bashing me, but when they had the chance to play with me, I ain't need one of them drop their nuts to see that I'm gonna make them bleed. I bleed, big B.
I think what we're seeing here, a little bit of like there is a little bit of like back and forth in terms of the emotion, which is really cool because that's real, right? Like, so if you've ever gone through something, again, I think, I don't know if I've specifically, I think he said you're gone or something. So I think it is about his friend having passed away. If you've gone through something like that, like, it can be gut wrenching, right? Like you feel sick, and the truth of it though is that's not the only thing you feel, right? We go through this roller coaster of emotions, and it's really clear here that we're seeing that because from one group of lines to another, he's kind of almost processing through the song. Quick note, the sound is very similar, so this does seem like it's his sound, like the way that he's vocalizing on the song. Like, it's not much different than the previous one. So this is his sound. I wasn't sure if that was like a unique sound for that song. Which again, I have a little bit of trouble with right off the bat. However, this is what I want from music. Like, if someone who went through some of the stuff that I went through, you know, when I was growing up, goes through that today, and they listen to something like this, you connect with those lyrics, you relate to what he's talking about, and that's beautiful. That's what you want from music, right? It can save lives, so that's awesome. Let's keep going.
Drop their nuts to see that I'm gonna make them bleed. I bleed, big B. That's me. I ain't transfer no one. Nah. I ain't even get the chance to see 10 daughter and it's fucking with me slime. Her dad out there ducking, and I'm gonna be the one have to hold her down. My baba, I apologize. I think about how this all going wrong, and then I cry, my nigga. I'm a real Christian, I think of you and I it's Allah. I say amen, but all for you I learned I say. They think I'm crazy from all this pain running deep through me. All the hurtful things. They think I'm crazy from all this pain running deep through me. All the hurtful things. Now it's Allah. I apologize. I think about how this all going wrong, and then I cry, my nigga. I'm a real Christian, I think of you and I it's Allah. I say amen, but all for you I learned I say. They think I'm crazy from all this pain running deep through me. All the hurtful things, I just sit around and play like I don't see. Give up all these things.
I don't know if I'm reading this wrong, not reading, like if I'm hearing it wrong, or I'm interpreting. I think he said something about like already being Christian, but now something about Allah. I think that's a very real thing that happens as well. When you lose somebody, it can be, you know, earth shattering. Like, it can shake you to the core of your beliefs, because it's like, oh, like, you know, I believe in this religion, I believe in God, why didn't God stop this from happening? And it can cause you to turn away to other things. It's a real thing. This happens to a lot of people, whether that be going to a different religion or no religion at all, which is kind of the direction that I went to. But it's what happens, right? You start questioning, like, why, if this is legit, why would something like that happen? So if that's what he said there, that was I really liked that part. That was very relatable.
I just sit around and play like I don't see. Give up all these things for the feel my grandma kiss on me. Broke down and I cried, ran to the bathroom, just followed behind. She had the whole man tell me everything gon' be fine. Oh, I'm slime. I pray for Doug, asking God one more time. If you ain't had once, we all deserve a second chance to shine. Motherfuck that jury, I send $1 million right now to shine. That's if you need me, cause I know one day I'ma need you, nigga. If you ain't supporting anything that I'm on, you don't need me, nigga. He went on live, I heard his son say he's smoking on top, huh? That's fucked up, you mad I speak my mind and you my fucking fire. I adapted and it don't burn. I'm having plans, I'm going.
I will make a comment there. I know I said I'm not going to stop, we're 3 minutes in. to the song, and we're 10 minutes on the recording. This was bound to happen, guys. I'm sorry if I apologize. But the part where he said he's gonna do something for his friend because he might need him later. That's a tough. I didn't hear exactly what he said right after, but that's a tough situation, right? Because one thing I'll tell you, in this world, nobody is gonna look out for you the way that you look out for you. And there are exceptions. There are exceptions to this. Like, I'm not saying this is set in stone. Every single person is like this. But majority of people look out for themselves. And if you do things for other people thinking or expecting that they'll do something back for you, it's going to end in disappointment more times than not. It could work out. It could be this type of person that will be there for you and will do those things for you. But unfortunately, majority of people don't behave that way. So that's just wanted to comment on that line.
Yeah, I adapted and it don't burn. I'm having plans, I'm going higher. Spread my wings, fly away on my own. I told them that I would be soaring. Searching the skies all for my friend. I'm trying to find my way on your end. Promising you I'd never leave again. You never left me now, you never left me now. And I ain't missing you now, I know you see me smile. I'm in this big ass house, limited love I need all. Got off for drugs, I'm strong, now they ain't feeling me now. I won't take the long road, I don't care. I'm in this big ass house, limited love I need all. Got off for drugs, I'm strong, now they ain't feeling me now.
That's I think he said, got off the drugs, I'm feeling real strong, but they ain't feeling me now. Good for you, man. If that's actually the situation you're going through, and you're coming off the drugs, you're trying to straighten out. Good for you. And those people that, like, I hate when I see, like, Eminem gets this a lot. Like, they want the old Eminem, but the old Eminem was like, a lot of my favorite songs are old Eminem, but the old Eminem was like, there was more to it that was creating what he was creating, and he doesn't want to go back to that place. So we have to not be selfish as the people receiving music, to be like, like, when he was doing drugs, his music was better, it sounded better, his content was better. Like, that's a really selfish approach, man. So good for you if that's what's going on.
For drugs, I'm strong, now they ain't feeling me now. I won't take the long road, I don't care. I'm not scared of anything that I run into the long road. Long as you there, they ain't never been able to fuck with us. I know we good, no, they don't know me good. Try to find another that go about it like me, they'll never do it. Riding through my section, everyone private, I done been through it. Whoever truly proud of me, I just tell them all we can all do it. Bub, that my daddy, brother, that my uncle, and I hold it down for him. Even when I call, he ain't gon' come, but shit, I'ma go to war for him. Tell my enemies my soul strong, I don't need the belt on. Please leave me alone, cause if you fuck up, then I'ma have to touch one. Nigga, I'm on one, no, fuck that. Nigga, I'm on a million, saving all these millions for my children. This time I help civilians, before they get killed.
See, that's that roller coaster I was talking about. You can definitely see, it's almost like this was, I don't know timeline, I don't know background. If I was to guess, I would say this is quite fresh. And it's almost like, when people are musicians to their core, or they use this art form, I did this. We process emotion through the music and through the lyrics and through that process. And it's almost like he was just like processing and like, okay, let's record. And I can feel this roller coaster. And then obviously I like some of the themes that are going through here, like planning to, provide something for his children, for their future. And he's, I love that type of, like, that's very real. Again, the average person can relate to that. It's really cool.
Yeah, nigga, I'm on a million, saving all these millions for my children. This time I help civilians, before they get caught up in all these killers. I know you know this serious. Giving all this shit back to my city, and they system plan to kill me. It's a dirty world. Daddy steady text me, I don't wanna talk, my nigga. Gave you the word, I ain't even give it to the one spit me out, my nigga. And you still don't hit me. I see you run off when you down. My tears sounding like a fountain, and even from upstairs, know my daughter here. Tell my judge, just let me take some flowers to my grandma's grave. One more time, and I won't give my time to y'all. I say not one more time. My light not dim, they shot it out, but again, I'm gon' shine. A man before anything, who the fuck is that? Lit top. Fire, I adapted and it don't burn. I'm having plans, I'm going higher. Spread my wings, fly away on my own. I told them that I would be soaring. Searching the skies all for my friend. I'm trying to find my way on yours.
I love that part. It's like, again, I just have to be honest, right? Like, I'm not going to be fake for the purpose of the channel. I think because of the era in music and hip-hop that I grew up in, and the part of hip-hop and music that resonated with me and I feel saved my life, the sound is really hard for me to immediately get attached to. But I think, again, like, the more I listen to this, the more I understand. But that part, searching the sky for my friend, that hits hard. That's awesome. That's beautiful.
Searching the skies all for my friend. I'm trying to find my way on your end. Promising you I'd never leave again. You never left me now. Oh, you never left me now. You ain't never leave me, nigga. I had to sit in and tell myself that I don't take nothing personal, man. You wouldn't believe the people I've been having conversations with. I feel good about myself. I feel good, bro. It's crazy. I'm over here, I'm getting myself together, dog. I'm starting to see the real nigga, I'm too real. I'm holding it down, man. I know for a fact you proud. You all the meaningful things that's where you at right now, my nigga. So I know you know it's a bigger side of life. You hear me? I'm still trying to get my friends on. Well, I say the ones who I thought my friends, thought was my friends, I'm trying to get them to see. I'll never turn my back on you, nigga. I'll forever go. I'm on anything you on, my nigga, long as it's the right thing. You hear me?
That's awesome too. Like, this part's really hard to listen to, not because it sounds bad, but because he's just talking. This is not... I don't know if you guys can hear that. My wife and I think my mother-in-law are watching TV. But yeah, this part's really hard to listen to because he's just talking. He's just pouring his heart out. And again, so real. Like, not word for word, but it's almost taking me back to conversations and things that I said when one of my best friends was killed, and it's so real. I love that. There was something I heard at the end.
I'm on anything you on, my nigga, long as it's the right thing.
That part. I'm on anything you're on as long as it's the right thing. That's a really hard thing to do because friends expect like almost unconditional support from each other. And I think it takes a real friend to kind of just be like, look, I support you, but like this thing that you're doing is not it. I don't support that. And there has to be a separation, right? So that's a really tough thing. That's a really grown man thing right there.
You hear me? I got a family now. I wish you could see my daughter though. You hear me? My mama, her name Lord. I got Clemilza too. And I got 7 others. It's a beautiful lifestyle, my nigga. It's a beautiful one. And no matter what, I don't want to lose it for nothing. You hear me? But I lose it for the ones that love me. I still ain't get put in no family pictures yet, my nigga. I think I've been living in a false tale or some shit. In a life that ain't real. You hear me? But I gotta understand though. It's a lot I gotta understand. I still got a lot of more growing to do. Hey, I know she listening, but man, hey, tell my grandmother I did it. I did it, nigga.
Oh man.
You hear me?
Like telling his friend who passed away to tell his grandmother that he did it. This is hard. This is tough to listen to at the end here. Like it's tough.
In a minute, I'm gonna come back and take care of your family the right way. Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Shout out Band, man. That my little nigga, man. Shout out Bird, man. My nigga Jesus. I already got Chopper Boy straight. Quincy coming home in a minute, man. Hey, this shit get gangster, nigga. This shit so gangster. I had to learn it ain't worth it. But you know which one I'm working, though. I'm working one from behind scenes. You hear me? I had to tell them this money ain't purple, it ain't green, nigga. These all blues. Let's see if they catch that. Let's see if it go over their head, nigga. This money all blue, nigga. Yeah, man. Down south, the sky orange. Up here, late night sky blue. Hold it down up there, man. I'll be at your way soon. Flying like an eagle, nigga, searching for you, and I ain't gonna stop until I find you.
You know, lines like that are a little bit scary because I'll be headed your way soon. Like, it's just got such an ominous foreshadowing feel to it, you know. And I think another artist or a couple artists that I don't know a lot of, there's a couple guys about Juice WRLD and another guy, but I think they had some stuff that just had a little bit of this ominous feel. You know, even you think about Tupac's last project, Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati, it was very like, you know, end of times type of feel. And I think, like, you know, when you hear music like that, like, or you hear lines like that, it's a little bit scary to hear because you hope that, because in earlier parts of the song he's saying like he's doing really well, he's feeling strong, he's clean and he's whatever, so hopefully he's doing okay. But that's a tough line to hear.
I'll be at your way soon. Flying like an eagle, nigga, searching for you, and I ain't gonna stop until I find you. Sincerely, yo, the brother, top. Go holler at little sis for me, man. Tell her it's all good, my nigga. It's good.
Did he say holler? Hold on.
My nigga. Sincerely, yo, the brother, top. Go holler at little sis for me, man. Tell her it's all good, my nigga. It's good.
Go holler at someone's sister, I guess somebody else that maybe passed away as well. Yeah, wow, great recommendation. I was going to see here real quick if I could shout out the person or the persons that recommended that. Just got to pull it up on my phone here. So that was Jalen Carter and Dwayne. You guys can see them on my comments on my previous video. There's not much more to say. I said what I wanted to say during the song. I paused it a lot. Like, I couldn't help it. There was no way I was getting through that in one shot without stopping it. We're almost at 24 minutes, so I'm just going to close it off here, guys. Losing people is really hard. And, you know, there are lots of healthy ways and unhealthy ways to deal with that situation. And I did a little bit of both. I'm going to tell you the healthy way is much better. And fortunately for me, the unhealthy way stopped and transformed into a healthy outlet and a healthy support. And music was huge for me. Paper Trail came out right around the time that Max was killed, and there was a couple tracks from T.I. on that where he was kind of talking about the emotional side and losing people, and I think Dead and Gone is on that album. But And then I used to listen to a song that was older, "Live in the Sky" from Ti. So music is powerful, and I think something like this is powerful because people are going through this every day, especially in today's world, especially people that would listen to hip hop. There's a huge population that live in difficult circumstances, and I think this is beautiful. So thank you for recommending that. I really appreciate it. If you guys like what I did here, if you could throw me a like, that would be awesome. If you resonated with something that I said, or if you want to share an experience or anything, right, or a song that you feel helped you through a difficult time, comment down below. I'd love to hear something from you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can hear more content like this from me. Click that bell notification. That way you guys can see it right away when I do drop new stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.